Hello everyone, my name is Yoli and today I'm going to show you how I've made this Halloween Frankenstein candy box using the Tonic Craft Kit number 9. I am starting with an A4 piece of green cardstock folded in half that I'm going to use for the base of the box. There's a lot of dies in this die set, not only for making the box base, but also for decorating every part of it. The theme of the set is floral, but I'm going to show you that this is not a limitation at all. The die that is forming the box is the biggest one in the set. I'm going to tape it to the cardstock and run it through my die cutting machine. Once that is done, I will be left with those two pieces. To help myself with the box assembling, I am folding all the scored lines that the die have already made for me. Before any gluing, I am going to do some more die cutting. In the die set, there is this small die that cuts an opening at the back of the box. It's meant to keep the box closed without the need of gluing the top. Of course, this step is optional and you can always glue your box closed if you wish. But for my project, I decided to use it. I've run it through my die cutting machine and now one of my pieces have a slit, which means that I'm not going to need the fastener piece and I'm just going to trim it. Next step will be to glue the two base pieces together. I find it easier to decorate the box now instead of when it's put together. So I'm going to glue first his nose. I've die cut a circle using a die and inked the edges with a darker green ink for a contrast. If you don't have such small circle die, you can always draw his nose. These boxes are for kids, so anything goes here. For the eyes, I've decided to use googly eyes in different colors and sizes to make the box more playful and interesting. I'm gluing them with a double-sided tape, but glue dots may work better. And as I'm planning to make a lot of those boxes, I've made my life easier and draw them out, adding a lot of lines in order to make it look like stitched. The last decorational step will be to create the hair. I'm using a very light shimmery black cardstock folded in half, as I had plans to glue hair at the back of the box, but I've ended up not doing it. All I'm going to do is cutting randomly one of the edges of the cardstock to make it look like hair. Again, if you wish, you can draw the hair instead of gluing it. Once I'm done, I will use the same die as for the base of the box and put my cardstock at the top part of it and cut it. If you find it easier, you can first cut the cardstock and then cut it to look like hair. Once I'm done with the die cutting, all is left is to cut on both sides where the score lines from the dies are. You can keep the fastener piece, but I've decided to trim it from my project. The last step will be to glue the hair to the front of the box. I'm happy with my decorating and now I'm going to glue the box together. This part can be a little bit frustrating, but once you've made 2 or 3 boxes, you find it easier. Just take your time while doing it. The bottom of the box is designed in such a way that you can close and open it from there as well. I've already made the closure at the top, so I'm going to glue all the pieces of the bottom. That will also help with the stability of my candy box, and I'll be sure that no candy will fall while kids are carrying them. If you are struggling with the gluing part, you can also use a bone folder to really press those pieces together. The last adjustment that I've done is to make the slit at the back a little bit wider, as I believe that will make it easier for the kids to open. That was my Halloween box for today. Hope you like it, and thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and see you in the next video. Bye!